Here is why marriage or a relationship with a woman that makes more money than you does not work, ever. As mentioned before, or if you've been in any kind of a interpersonal relationship with a woman, you will know, or you should know, or know now, that respect is by far the most important element in a relationship with a woman. If you want to know how important, I tell you it's this important. It's from number 1 to 10, and everything else starts from number 11. So if there's no respect in a relationship, basically the relationship is dead, gone, irreparably damaged, gone. Forget about it, move on to the next woman and build respect. When you are in a woman that makes more money than you, respect off the bat is not there. So you're already starting from a position of major disadvantage. You're trying to go and box against Mike Tyson with one arm broken and the other arm in a cast. It's just not going to work. And besides the fact that women will not go out with you unless they're mentally, damaged, or they're in a case of like a stripper, an extreme low self-esteem. You'll actually find often strippers have loser boyfriends because they're in such a broken down, low self-esteem position that they just need someone there, not for really healthy, normal relationship purposes, but someone just there so they can at least feel superior to something in their life, because in every other way they feel inferior. So a woman will not date someone who's in a lower financial status than herself. At best, they will go sideways, meaning marry or get in a relationship with someone who's making as much money as they do, or more, because they need to have that attraction. They need to feel that the guy has something to offer them. But if you, for some reason, somehow, maybe you conned your way, or somehow caught a woman that's in a very tough, in a very bad situation in her life, and she's sort of, for that reason, she's gotten into a relationship with you who make less money than her, know that it's not going to last. Know that she does not respect you. Know that she looks down on you, and know that your relationship is going to be painful. There have been cases where I know where a woman that was, her parents were very wealthy. She owned, they owned something like, 60 apartment complexes around a very high, value real estate area. And she was unusually unattractive. She just had bad complexion. She was a bit overweight. And she was the kind of woman that is just physically not attractive. And she got together with this guy who was good looking, but he was a crack addict. And he was, she paid for him to go to rehab and all that. And this is equivalent of these relationships do happen. I don't tell you that they never happen, but this was a disaster relationship. She was wealthy, she was suffering from extreme low self-esteem. Otherwise, she would never get tangled up with that guy. But the underlying reason for her extreme low self-esteem was not the same as the stripper from a broken home, from a mother who's had 20 different boyfriends while she was growing up. Her source of low self-esteem was because of her physical unattractiveness. And she was actually from very good family, very healthy, wealthy father, grew up with a silver spoon in her mouth. But if a woman is not attractive, and men just don't care. And so she found this guy, this good-looking guy, and they were together for a while, but the relationship was complete disaster. The guy went back to drugs and everything, and the relationship, he was, when he was on rehab, when he was sober, he would always go after other girls for obvious reasons. She bought him a Ferrari, but he used it to go on dates with other women, and they had long and never-ending fights. And another global example, if you're in the global socialite scene, the Princess of Monaco, this super attractive, wealthy, well-known, I mean royalty. She had an affair with her bodyguard. And there are these extreme cases. Same thing was true with Onassis, one of the wealthiest people in the world. Onassis was the guy that dated Jacqueline Kennedy. After Kennedy died, Jacqueline Kennedy became his wife, but he had a daughter. You could look it up on the internet. He had a daughter that was unusually unattractive. She was short, she was fat, and she just was downright unattractive. And this French guy, this good-looking blonde French guy, got together with her, and she knew deep down inside that it was for money. But I guess she asked herself, when in my life am I going to get something better? And they had extremely difficult and court battles. The family trust had a court battle with the guy trying to get rid of him, and they knew why he was there, and he knew why he was there. She knew why he was there, but she was looking the other way. And anyways, he made a child with her, and now that child is one of the wealthiest. I mean, at the time the child was 11, 12 years old when she inherited all this money, but now she's a grown-up woman, but her mother is the one we're talking about. And so this was one of those cases where she married way down, but it was for, again, reasons of extreme low self-esteem. So if you are ever in that situation, don't ever get tangled up with a woman that makes more money than you, because believe me, that money that you think you're gonna get, you're gonna pay the highest price on earth for that money. Every time you have a fight with her, she says, hey, the house you're sleeping in, the car you're driving, the meal you're eating, it's all mine. She will rub that in your face so much that you would rather be a homeless person on the street than to deal with that. So take my advice from me. This is all my videos are all about. Trying to save you headache, trying to learn, teach you from the mistakes of others to ensure a smooth, a better quality relationship and a better quality life. All the best.